Yo, stop tripping, man. Stop guessing.
Okay, LeBron gets traded to the Philadelphia 76ers.
Stop tripping. Stop tripping. Stop guessing because we already know what's going down. Don't make it harder than it has to be. Don't make it harder than it has to be. Simple enough. The New York Knicks are the most red hot team to begin the new year because people are going to be jumping on the New York Knicks, but now it's not the time to start playing guessing games and being completely random. It doesn't have to be this hard. You can choose to make it that hard if you like to, but it is very easy. The fact of the matter is, go keep LeBron James. It's very easy. He ties Kobe Bean Bryant. His middle name is Bean. He ties Kobe Bean Bryant at Boston at BEANtown to tie Kobe Bean Bryant. This is how this year is a lock for the Lakers to defeat the Celtics. Next year, obviously, the son of Goki LeBron gets drafted. Then the Suns win the title. They get the revenge over the Bucks. So that's easy. That's easy. Kevin Durant airballed in Game 7 against the Bucks. He gets the revenge. Devin Booker gets the revenge against the Bucks. He blew the 2-0 lead. It's the revenge for Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. That's the reality. And then here we go. The New York Knicks. Where does Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks figure into the equation? So it's easy. Go keep LeBron James ties Kobe Bean Bryant at BEANtown. The Lakers are worse than the Celtics. They're going on the road. That's easy. BEANtown's 94 and 9-4 in the finals against Celtics. This is the year. Michael Jordan and Kareem are born at New York City. The Goalkeeper LeBron prophecy has always remained. It has never gone away. The only thing that has happened to it was that it got delayed. So they were lining things up with Kevin Durant to the Nets, looking like that goalkeeper LeBron was going to tie Michael at Kings County at New York City. New York City is still the birthplace of Michael Jordan. He's just doing so against the New York Knicks. That's the bottom line. Instead of bus rider Kevin Durant on the Brooklyn Nets, the Brooklyn Nets are secondary to New York. So go King LeBron James. We do get New York against LA. We just happen to get it in year 23 of Goat King LeBron James. In year 23, Goat King LeBron James over at the birthplace of Kareem and Michael. That's the mecca of basketball, you see. New York City, Madison Square Garden, the mecca of basketball. This is where the journey ends at the most oldest, most historic arena in the NBA. Madison Square at the Garden, at Bankdorf Garden, and then at Madison Square Garden, Goki LeBron James puts together the greatest show ever in the history of the planet. He understands the game. He understands the significance of New York City. Goki LeBron has always played his very best games at Madison Square Garden. And it's not going to be no different in games 3 and 4 of the 2026 NBA Finals. The Lakers are going to have a better record than the New York Knicks in 2026. And it will have to be 66 total games. It will have to be 19 total games in the finals with the Lakers. 66 total games in the finals, and this year it ends in 7. So basically, Goki LeBron James is going to sweep the Knicks. He's going to tie Michael and Kareem at their birthplace of New York. He ties Michael. He was born at New York City. Kareem at Harlem. Michael at Brooklyn. And basically, if you have your Lakers in 5, then the Knicks would have a better record. Goki LeBron James after games 1 through 4 would travel back to game 5 to win to win it at Brooklyn. So I like the sweep in 2026. But if it's not a sweep, how it has to line up is goaltender LeBron James wins Game 5 at Brooklyn. For that to happen, the Lakers have to have a worse record than the Knicks. But regardless of how many games that NBA Finals goes, it would ultimately have to be concluded at New York. That's where it actually ties Michael and Kareem. The GOAT King LeBron James prophecy is still living on to this present day. We will see the prophecy come to fruition. Regardless if it's in a Laker uniform or in a Knicks uniform, it all ends at MSG. It all ends at New York City with the Knicks or against the Knicks as the Lakers is the only two scenarios that I can envision. So if King LeBron James doesn't face off against the Clippers or the Mavericks this year, then that will be 2026. In my conference finals, if LeBron stays with the Lakers, 2026 could be Lakers over Clippers. Then the Clippers win the following year's NBA Finals in 2027. So this is the lineup. And once Kawhi's gone, once King LeBron's gone, once Stephen Curry's gone, once Kevin Durant is gone, then finally a pair of eyes will be laid upon Jason Tatum to finally be the face of the league. Now, Jason Tatum is gonna get Embiid or when Bayama. I believe Joe Embiid is going to go join the Celtics. At that moment in time, Joe Embiid will be the greatest big man ever. And the Celtics are going to go for the three-peat in 2030. The Celtics will end the decade. They'll come back and tie the Lakers. I can see a Celtics three-peat to surpass Boston. It's what Tatum has to do. He's got to come back from this Mamba style, come back from a hole. That's kind of how I see the later part of the decade. But definitely Joe Embiid will join the Celtics. Between him and Wembanyama, I don't know who's going to emerge as far as big men goes. But if Philly sucks, I think he's going to the Celtics. I think Joe Embiid is going to want to follow in the footsteps of Bill Russell. But the GOAT King LeBron James prophecy remains true. 23 years, 2 rings in his last 3 seasons. He ties Kobe Bean Bryant at BEANtown. He ties Michael and Kareem at their birthplace of New York City. At the Metcalf Basketball, the greatest arena, Madison Square Garden. This is a truly magical time to be a fan of this association. And the Clippers are going to pull a Milwaukee Bucks and win a title of their own after moving into a new arena, because the Bucks did after they moved into a new arena. So did the Warriors after they moved into a new arena. So that's where we get the Clippers in 2027. The channel the inner Golden State Warriors after moving to San Francisco, and the Milwaukee Bucks after moving into a new arena. And then the script will flip, and Jason Tatum will get the green light. But Giannis will be in there again. But if Doc Rivers is over there, then it makes it easy. They have Doc Rivers, they have Frank Vogel, and Frank Vogel. It's not just about the Suns after the son of Gokilabar gets drafted in the Suns, with no pun intended, but it's about Frank Vogel winning championships with Kevin Durant and LeBron James. And Kevin Durant unleashes his inner Kobe, where, Kobe won. Shaq won without Kobe. Well, Curry won without Durant. Now Durant's going to win without Steph. So the in-betweens of Goki LeBron, that's how we explain the loser Phoenix Suns. Goddamn. If Goki LeBron stays with the Lakers, then yeah, I'll have to go root for my Suns for 1 year and just, hey, business is business. Goki LeBron's got to win first for the loser Phoenix Suns. The loser Suns finally get a championship. And then loser Suns are whining and crying and pouting again. The Lakers win the championship the very next year after the loser Phoenix Suns win the championship. And Goki LeBron get to beat Kevin Durant again in 2026. Most likely, they will not face off in the playoffs every year until 2026. But the loser Phoenix Suns Lakers rivalry is gonna. If LeBron lose against the loser Phoenix Suns and he beats the loser Phoenix Suns this year, and the loser Phoenix Suns beat the Lakers next year, then Joakim LeBron James gonna beat the loser Phoenix Suns in 2026. 4 matchups. Wow, that'd be out of this world. But I say LeBron James takes 2 out of 3 matchups against the loser Phoenix Suns. By loser Suns, revenge has to come this year. In the year that LeBron James wins another championship, the loser Phoenix Suns are sitting in a basement, knowing, still waiting, saying LeBron is LeBron James, but your bomb franchise ain't have no ring just yet. That bomb franchise with no ring. Those Phoenix Suns. Sorry ass team. Win the championship. Yeah. Suns in 4 over the mark. So Suns in 4. Suns in 4. They're still saying Suns in 4 last year. Suns in 4. Loser son. Stop the loser Suns in 4. It's bad for my team. It's bad for my fans. It's bad for my city. It's bad. Joakim LeBron did a better job with the Lakers and the Kevin Durant. Yeah, it's great. The Suns win the championship, but in their minds, they always obsessed about the Lakers. They always obsessed about Joakim LeBron James. Joakim LeBron James, the real deal. I'd be glad if my loser Phoenix Suns win the championship because it all has to end in year 23 for Joakim LeBron. And we think about Bronny and his son, and then the Suns on the other end, the Suns. This is where the Illuminati is exactly telling us that this is still Joakim LeBron James and Kevin Durant's league.